back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a get the look Vanessa Hudgens, just like you read in the title and saw in the thumbnail. So actually I have never gotten a more requested look than this one here. So a while back I asked you guys, should I do Selena Gomez or Vanessa Hudgens, and actually Selena Gomez won by just a bit. And so I was like, you know what, I'll do Vanessa Hudgens as well because I feel like a lot of you guys want to see that as well. And you guys definitely let me know which look it was. So this look that Vanessa wore for the Art of Elysium, very sunset orange yellow, and a very like flush cheek that kind of like connects. So that's exactly the look that we're gonna do today. I attempted it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, I appreciate feedback, and let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to jump right into the eyes. I'm going to use this Colourpop Yes Please palette. It has all of the perfect orangey gold shades for this look. So first I'm grabbing that light peach shadow and blending it into the crease. Honestly, you don't need to do that part. I was just kind of playing around. But next it is the orange shade, which is the shadow that is going to show up the most in this look. So I'm just popping that into the crease as well. Then I'm grabbing this orange gold reflect shadow. It's a shimmer shade, and applying that all over the lid and even just above my crease. Vanessa's eye was super orange yet gold throughout, so that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm deepening the orange a bit more so that it is more noticeable, since some of the other shadow kind of muted it. And then I'm also dragging the orange onto my lower lash line. Then with a stiffer, shorter brush, I'm grabbing the two browns in the palette and defining my lower lash line. This is to add some depth since the orange can look a little bit scary. I just wanted something a little bit darker and neutral to just ground and define, and I'm just blending that out. I'll come back to the eyes in a little bit, but I am going to move on to brows, brushing them up first and then filling them in with this pencil by Colourpop. Then back to the eyes, I'm grabbing that shimmer shade and going up into the brow bone and patting a bit more orange throughout the crease as well. Vanessa had her shadow all the way up into her brow bone, so that's why I did that. Taking a setting mist, I'm wetting a wet brush so that the gold is super pigmented, and I'm dipping the brush into the shimmer shade first and then dipping into the yellow so that the color matches Vanessa's a bit more, and applying that to my tear duct to help the eyes pop. Then I'm grabbing that burnt orange shade to define the outer half of my eyes, as well as blending across my lower lash line. I'll detail the eyes at the end, but for now I did want to move on to the face. So first, priming with this Ren Perfect Canvas Serum. It's really nice because it actually has no silicone, so it's not gonna like clog pores or anything like that, but it still feels really smooth and slightly tacky, so the foundation applies beautifully, like it adheres. And then taking the Fresh Beauty Instant Glow Luminizer and applying that to the high points of my face, concentrating mostly on my cheekbones. For foundation, I'm taking these two by The Ordinary. The darker shade is the Serum Foundation. It's very light and has more water-like consistency. This is more of a natural finish, I would say. And the lighter one is the Coverage Foundation, which is a bit thicker, and you can imagine that it is high coverage, just as the name suggests. I think together they make for the perfect consistency, coverage, and color. I wore this to a party recently and it lasted from like 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. without breaking up, and I was outside in the cold, so I really like these two together. I've tried the Serum Foundation alone and it's not really my favorite, but mixing with this little coverage one, I really like the finish of it. I've been really into using these flat foundation brushes, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm dabbing off the excess with a beauty blender. I also will use the warmth of my hands to melt some of the product in. I forgot to pass a brow gel, so I'm doing that now. This Icon one gives you super polished and like a glossy brow. For contour, I'm using the Fenty Matchstick. This is the shade Mocha, and I love this color for contour because it's very cool tone. It's just like that perfect blendable shade as well, and it is very long wearing. To brighten up under the eye and for a little more coverage there, I'm taking the Colourpop concealer, literally the tiniest amount, and taking the concealer blending brush by Real Techniques to buff it all out. And I'm dabbing it out again with my fingers. And with that burnt orange brown shadow, I'm touching up my lower lash line, and this also helps set the concealer that might have creeped up right under there. And just touching up the inner corner, I really wanted it to pop like Vanessa's. And now I am moving on to blush. So I'm taking this liquid blush by NARS. I actually hate the packaging on this. I don't know if I got a broken one or not. Let me know if you have this, own this, because I don't like this like funky applicator, but the color is gorgeous. Totally reminds me of Cloud Paint Beam by Glossier. Gives a really nice radiant type of glow and keeps with those nice orangey tones that I have on the eyes. For bronzer, I'm taking both of these shades by Colourpop. One is Rodeo Drive, the other one I will have listed below, I can't remember. And I'm just going over the contour and also blending out into my cheeks for an overall bronze, as well as contouring my forehead, my nose, and under my lips just to push them out just a little bit. I'm also taking this Milani blush in Luminoso. I love this blush. I love the light satin finish of this blush. It kind of has like a little bit of sheen to it, so it gives more radiance. And this one is definitely buildable, so you can be a little bit more generous right off the bat. And I'm taking that all the way up into the temple. I noticed this is a huge trend, blush kind of blending into the eyeshadow. It's super 80s, but I'm here for it. I wasn't as harsh with mine. I kept it a bit more subtle, and I think these peachy orangey hues are the perfect ones to try this trend out with, since it is more of like a softer neutral tone as like opposed to like a pink or like a fuchsia or something like that. For highlight, I'm using the Essence Pure Nude, and I'm taking my fan brush and dusting that all over my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and even my forehead. Next, I'm going in with a gel liner to define my lash line. I noticed Vanessa had on falsies, which helped define hers, but since I'm not a fan of falsies, I'm going to do this. I think my line could have been even thinner, but whatever, it's fine. And now I'm just brightening up my waterline with this nude pencil by Colourpop. And detailing the eye a bit more with both the orange shade and that burnt orange brown shade. I first took this dried out mascara by Marc Jacobs, but it wasn't cutting it, like totally need to throw this one away. So I took the Maybelline Big Shot mascara to add some drama to these lashes. Top and bottom per usual. I totally forgot that I had the Fenty Matchstick in Chili Mango, and you can totally use this all over your lid and maybe add a bit of the gold and burnt orange or layer the shadows on top for a brighter orange look, but I'm just adding a bit of it to blend and see what it does, just kind of like playing around here. But I am adding it to the top of my cheekbones where I usually apply highlighter to marry the cheeks and the eyes together. And you may have noticed I put a lip shade, but I'm going to take that off and I'm going to go in with something else, so hold up. Blending out the Chili Mango and then adding a bit more just to add a little more drama. And setting all of this with the Wet n Wild Mist. Finishing off the lip with this neutral nude lip gloss. I like this color a lot better than what I had on, and this one is so beautiful. It's called Unreal by Maybelline. It's literally the perfect color and the perfect formula. Last minute eye details, I'm just forming a little bit of a cat-shaped eye, like, you know, going out in that V so that it wings out for those sultry baby V vibes. That is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Super easy, per usual, you know how I do. I really love doing these get the look videos. Like I said, I just feel like I get to play around with like more of my makeup, and I don't know, just trying to nail the colors. It's super fun to discover my makeup collection. So let me know if you guys like these videos by giving it a like so we can continue to do more. And as always, I'm open to suggestions. I have Facebook, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, so send me photos of whatever you'd like to see me recreate here on my channel. I am open to anything and everything, so I will leave that up to you guys, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know. Bye guys.